Ask and you shall receive. If you haven't watched my last skincare video, I highly suggest that you do. It sets the foundation for this one. And don't mind my full-on scab on my nose. Make sure to always wash your hands before doing skincare, and let's jump right into my PM routine. First thing I do is double cleanse, starting with an oil cleanser. I'm using this one by Pharmacy Beauty. This has turmeric and papaya enzymes that really help with removing all of that makeup off at night. Even if you're not wearing makeup, all of that oil and dirt and SPF that sits on the skin must be taken off, because if not, they will continue to clog the pores. Next, I grab a cotton pad and some micellar water to get the oil off. I use this waterproof one. You can grab it at CVS. It's also so effective at getting mascara off. I recommend using micellar water over makeup wipes because, again, it's not going to clog your pores, it's alcohol free, and doesn't strip the skin of any moisture. And now for my cleanser, I use the La Roche-Posay Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. I like to lather in my hands with lukewarm water. This is the only cleanser that I've used on my entire 7-month tretinoin journey, and I love it so much. I have combination skin, and it thoroughly cleanses the skin without feeling like it's stripping moisture from my face. It's also really great for sensitive eyes. It doesn't burn if you accidentally get it in there. And again, non-clogging and clean ingredients I highly recommend. I completely switched to using paper towel to dry the skin, and I have not gone back. It just saves you from a lot of the bacteria that can build up on your towel. I dry my face to about 50% and then I move on to the serum. Keeping the skin wet while applying serum aids the skin in really absorbing the vitamins and nutrients and letting that soak in. My go-to serum is this snail serum, and I apply this all over the face. This aids in skin repair and healing and regenerating the skin to get us prepped for the tretinoin. I talked about this briefly in my last video, but when starting tretinoin, I highly recommend the sandwich method. This is basically when you use a serum, the tretinoin, and a moisturizer in that order to really keep the skin hydrated. Eye cream is a great idea when using retinoids because the skin is much thinner there and can tend to get really dry, so you want to make sure you're keeping it hydrated. I'm using the Squalene Eye Cream by Biossance, and I really like this one. So this is very important. Before you put on your tretinoin, you're going to want to wait at least 5 minutes until the skin is bone dry. So to make time pass a little easier, I usually take my time and brush my teeth until the skin is ready. Then I grab my tretinoin and I put a pea size on my hand. This is all you're going to need, no more and no less. I'm currently on 0.025 strength. For more information on how I use tretinoin, again, please go watch my first video. It will help you out a lot. I will link it down below. I rub this into my face, and a little hack, because I put it on the back of my hands, I just rub the rest into my hands because, honey, we're keeping these hands young too. And I also grab half a pea size for my neck as well. And again, you're going to want to let that product seep in for 4 to 5 minutes before going in with moisturizer. For my final step, I'm going in with this Honey Halo Moisturizer by Pharmacy Beauty. I'm also going to link more affordable options down below, but I just choose to invest in my moisturizer because this one has done an impeccable job at keeping my skin hydrated. It has a ceramide blend, which basically prevents moisture loss, and it just locks in that hydration. I'm just obsessed with it. And lastly, I go in with this Laneige lip mask because lip care is skincare too, ladies and gentlemen. And one thing I learned from my previous video is do not use any healing ointment on top of your skin when you're using an active. It's not good for your skin barrier, and it can cause you to get really sensitive, and it's not okay. So thank you guys for teaching me that. I love that we can learn from each other. I'm going to bed now. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want my AM skincare routine, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.